You're watching ChillyBoy Productions. I'm Larry, ChillyBoy Chilson, and this is my review for Season 3 of The Wheel of Time. Now, before we get into this review, make sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button down below so that you can chill with me on each and every one of my latest videos. First of all, thank you so much to Prime Video for allowing me to see this season of The Wheel of Time early. This is the first time since I've been covering the series that I have been offered that opportunity. And also, thank you so much for the opportunity to speak with Rafe Judkins, the showrunner for The Wheel of Time. That interview is already up on the channel, so make sure you go check it out. We have a great discussion about Season 3, The Wheel of Time at large, and we even get into some ship talks. Now, if you've been on this journey with me as I have reacted to the first two seasons of The Wheel of Time, do not worry. I recorded my live reactions for each and every episode as I watch them, and will be uploading those weekly. So we'll still be doing reactions here on the channel in addition to this season review. So The Wheel of Time returns to Prime Video, bringing back our characters right where they left off in Season 2. Dealing with the fallout from FOM, our gang from the Two Rivers starts Season 3 off back in Tar Valon. But it becomes immediately clear things are not quite the same as what they anticipated returning to. So I'm not going to go into, obviously, any specifics on what happens in Season 3, but instead let you all know that I really enjoyed this season. So I am a show watcher only. I have never read any of the books. Actually, I did halfway or partially read the prequel that really deals with Lan. I didn't realize it wasn't the first book in the series, but I started in on that book. However, I haven't read any of the actual main series novels, and as a show-only watcher, I personally have really enjoyed season 1 and season 2. I think season 2 was a great improvement on the first season, and honestly, I think season 3 stands tall right there with season 2. I don't know if I prefer it to season 2. I'll have to think on that just a bit longer. However, I think it is certainly right on par with that season. So in season 3, we take a pretty dark path. Obviously, the Forsaken are out. Obviously, we've been introduced to several of the Forsaken up to this point, and we get to meet a couple more in season 3. But by and large, the tone is much darker. And that kicks off right in the season premiere. Honestly, this may be my favorite season premiere to date. We kick things off big, like big set pieces right off the bat. Literally, the opening moments of season 3. We go there right off the bat, and it is intense. It is exciting. It's exactly what you're hoping for from a third season in an epic fantasy series like this. And there are several big battles. There's actually an episode in season 3 that reminded me so much of the big battle episodes of Game of Thrones, like the battle at the wall with the wildlings versus the Night Watch, or the battle at Blackwater Bay in season 2. We get one of those style episodes that is 100% purely dedicated to an epic fantasy style battle. And this season also takes a lot of time for just these character moments, a lot of time for lore building and world building. I'll be interested to see. I think that's actually going to be a divisive decision for fans, particularly for fans like me that haven't read the books and just jumped in with the actual television series. I'll be interested to hear if you all think it's too much lore that takes place for big chunks of the season. Now, me, I love deep diving into lore. I love world building. That's a big reason I love fantasy. So I enjoyed it. It was a lot, and I'm looking forward to revisiting all of these episodes again because I know there's so much that I need to pick up on even more so on a second or possibly even third watch. There's a lot of information to take in season 3. Now, once more, the season finale is like once more, I love the season finale. I think this show gets season finales right for the most part. It gives us the big showcases that you're looking for, powers on full display, and we finally see convergences of so many of these plot lines. Because one thing I don't love is that, well, our group does get split up again. So if you were like me and were hoping that we'd get the gang all on an adventure together, no. There's bigger groups and less of them this go round, but many of our characters have to go on their own separate little side missions and deal with their own different grievances. We're dealing with a lot of politics at the White Tower this season. We get a lot more time with the IEO culture this season. I was pleasantly surprised to get more time with Alana this season because she's been a minor character that I have always really enjoyed. And yeah, get ready for some pretty devastating moments along the way. You don't get out of season 3 emotionally unscathed. And much like any big fantasy epic series like this, we end things at a messy place still. And all the way through, I would say to the very end of season 3, it takes on that much darker, somewhat heavier tone. Actually, there was about 3 episodes this season where I was just emotionally spent after watching them. But the visual effects look fantastic once more. I think the writing is quite strong by and large. It doesn't do politics quite as well as like the height of Game of Thrones for me, but it does it well enough that I was still fully invested in what was happening and the moves that were being made. The original score and music continues to just be top tier. And actually, I would say this is probably the best that the music for Wheel of Time has been to date. The acting is all fantastic. Once more, Rosamund Pike is amazing as Moiraine. All of our cast do a wonderful job. With a special shout out to Sophie Okonedo, who plays Moiraine's longtime love interest, Miss Suan, our Amelin Seat, who gets some real amazing moments to shine this season. So we kick things off with a bang, we close out the season with a bang. And while some episodes do feel like they drag through the middle of the season, overall, I think it has a nice pace that will keep fans of the show very interested, plot lines that move and keep your interest throughout with almost all of our main characters. I will say early in the season, I did feel nervous for Perrin to get the short stick once more with the least interesting plot in the show, but by mid-season, his plotline also picked up and became very exciting. So I think they all get their time to shine in different ways, whether it's emotional resonance, whether it's big, powerful displays, or big character growth on a much more personal level. All of our main core group get those moments here. So overall, if you couldn't tell, I really, really enjoyed season 3 of The Wheel of Time. And I think if you've enjoyed the series overall so far, particularly if you thought season 2 was a good step forward from season 1, I think you're going to enjoy season 3 as well. So give it a shot, give it a chance, get other people to jump on board because we still don't have confirmation for season 4. And I'll just say it right now, we cannot end the series on the finale of season 3. We need to follow this story further. So we need to get people on board watching this show on Amazon Prime because I need a confirmation for some more seasons, please. And don't worry. Yes, we had to wait a while, as always, and there's only 8 episodes. However, they are all very long, like right at that hour-ish mark. Long, full episodes. So get ready each and every week. So that was my review for season 3 of The Wheel of Time. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click that like button down below and subscribe to the channel so that you are always up to date on all of my latest videos, including each and every one of my episode reactions to season 3 of The Wheel of Time. Also, make sure to let me know your thoughts. Have you enjoyed the Wheel of Time series thus far, and are you excited to jump into season 3? Let me know all of your thoughts and comments either in that comment section down below, or you can hit me up over on that blue sky. I love you all so much for your continued support. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.